Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. So I'm doing the elemental readings for all of the elements. So that's air, or earth, air, water, and fire. This time around I'm going to start with air signs, obviously. And let me get all of my little caveats and things out of the way. If you believe that this video would be beneficial to others, please consider sharing it. Like the video, subscribe to my channel so you can get all of these wonderful videos that I have coming soon. But yeah, I'll do these elemental readings every month, so you'll get that, as well as other little like pick a pal, pick a card, that type of thing. Those types of readings. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely subscribe so you can stay in the know of when I post something new. What else I was gonna say? I live in a place where it can get kind of loud out here because cars, for some reason, love to speed down the street, and of course, you may have your neighbors that get loud occasionally, especially during the day, and it's the weekend, so yeah, it may be loud at some point. If it is, I will stop and just allow for the noise to subside, let them get it out. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get started. The cards that I use will be down in the description box, as well as how to contact me if you want to book a personal reading with me. I'm open to that, and you just email me and we'll go from there. I will never reach out personally to anyone for any readings like anything like that. So if someone does that, that is not me. Report them. Okay. All right. So all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. You should see the picture of your spread for the month of June, air signs. And the first card that we have out is Five of Autumn. In this particular deck, a tarot deck, a fairy tarot, the autumn suit represents coins. And because we have spring out here as well. Spring represents wands. Okay, so it's a little different in this fairy tarot deck than the traditional tarot. But yeah, nonetheless, let's go ahead and tackle this first row, and then we'll go to the second row of the oracle cards. Okay, so yeah, back to Five of Autumn. So Five of Autumn, it says reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So with this card, anytime I see the autumn cards in the tarot, I really feel like it's definitely about your coins or whatever, or getting your coins, getting to your bag, that type of thing. So this could be a major focus for air signs this month. And also I also get like education as well. Some people are graduating from school, around this time. Some people could possibly be gearing up to go back to school as well, to further their education. So, whatever the case may be for, you at this time right now, this is it says on the card, poor timing for a career change. To me, this just says that there's a need to sort of like plan better. And that also, with the Seven of Autumn, that's also on that card down there, it has plan your next steps, or take time to rest and plan your next steps. So yeah, I really just feel like this is a period for air signs to really just stop and kind of think, sort of like how on the Seven of Autumn, and I'm gonna get to that card in a second, but how the little fairy boy is sort of kind of sitting there contemplating, while he eats it looks like an orange or something, or a piece of bread or something like that. He's just sitting there kind of looks like he's kind of thinking while he eats. So yeah, it's just, you know, or giving yourself a chance to really think about things and, you know, your next steps and that type of thing. Okay. And then also on the card, it says, you know, help reaching out to others for assistance. So this could be like, you know, asking others for assistance in the way of like, you know, help with planning your next move. This could be like reaching out for mentorship. This could be, you know, reaching out to people to get an informational interview. Those are really popular, like on LinkedIn, or if you are in a current position, maybe reaching out to someone who's higher up than you, or you know, who has the type of job that you're interested in, going to them and getting like some information about the job that you aspire to take on. Okay. And as far as feeling challenged by money issues, I don't, for some of you, for a small number of you, that could be the case. You know, you may be sort of like burdened by some money issues, or maybe sort of like struggling, which a lot of people are nowadays, you know, especially with the current state of our political administration right now. And this is, you know, even aside from that, this has sort of been kind of going on, people penny pinching and trying to make ends meet. So yeah, but I really feel like, especially with King of Spring down there at the bottom or at the end of the row, it says a financial windfall. So, you know, what that means to me is that air signs who are feeling challenged by any money issues, they're going to overcome that. You know, something is going to give where perhaps the person that you reach out to can point you into the right direction on where you can go or what you need to do in order to get yourself to that financial windfall or that you know, leadership position that you want. Okay, so moving right along to Seven of Autumn, it says have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps, like we just mentioned and talked about. And it says a prudent investment of time or money. Yeah, that person that, you take time to reach out to can help you possibly, it could be like a person pointing you into teaching you about investments and what to invest in, teaching you about how to manage money, and again, sorry for the background noise if you heard that. Teaching you about money, like this is giving, like, learning about financial literacy, right? Up in that skill, and just really taking time to step up your game when it comes to your skills, when it comes to learning about different things, especially as far as like abundance and money is concerned. Also, have patience sticks out because patience is on the bottom as well. It comes out twice down there on the second card on the bottom row for the oracle cards is patience down there. And so, this is a time, because I know, being an air sign myself, I can get very impatient when it comes to having to wait to do something, or having to take time to really think things through, because it's something that we as air signs, we have to do. We have to think about things before we make moves, especially for Libras. I'm a Libra, so I know for myself, much like a Virgo, which is an earth sign, they can be very analytical, and because Virgo is right before Libra, a lot of those traits can sort of coincide with each other, especially if you're close to the cusp of that. Anyway, so yeah, for me, I know that I, even though I want to make moves, quickly, I also in the back of my mind, I have to weigh all options. I have to see all sides of things and analyze, moves before I can make a move. And I think that right now for air signs in general, this is a time where there needs to be, some major dealings with self-reflection right now. Just really taking your time to see things through, see, different outcomes, or at least think about it, because, we can plan and we can plan and we can plan and then things not go our way. But at least, when you do plan, when you have a plan, it's easier to navigate, it's easier to anticipate and react to certain things when, it in the case that some kind of issue pops up. Okay. So that's the reason for, taking the time to plan and, rest and just kind of, just give yourself grace in a way. Because, even with that, it can feel like you're not doing enough. It can feel like you're wasting time, doing a whole bunch of planning, but you're not doing a lot of acting. So I definitely get that feeling because I have those feelings. So I absolutely know how that feels. But having a plan just helps you to, navigate through everything, as well as, anticipate and plan for when things, or plan how to react if something pops up that, would be considered a negative or an obstacle that you need to overcome. Okay. And with King of Spring, and that I mentioned would be the King of Wands. So yeah, with that is innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. And so with fire, it's quick thinking, can be a little impulsive, but nonetheless is forward movements, and change. So it says a financial windfall, like I mentioned before, and it says your leadership skills are needed now, an unexpected supporter of your cause. So again, I really feel like many air signs will, reach out, maybe, you reach out to someone and they end up truly, truly helping you to get clear on your vision, as well as help you to execute that vision, if that makes sense. So, especially when it comes to that, back to that Seven of Autumn card, a prudent investment of time and money, or time or money. So yeah, just, remain steadfast, keep your head on a swivel, do your due diligence by planning and planning everything out. And just so you can, because I can also become very overwhelmed. And, when you're trying to do too many things at once, it can be a bit much, and it can make you not do anything at all in the long run. So that's why, a good plan is needed. And usually when you make up your mind on what it is you want, what it is you're trying to do, helpful people will come along. So, there's no need to worry about, not having that support, not having the means to do so. The universe will make a way. Once you make up your mind, the universe will make up a way for you to get, for you to succeed. I wholeheartedly believe that, because and I keep going back to my personal life because I'm an air sign, of course, and so I'm going to put myself in it. I try not to do that too much, but because I can truly, truly relate to this spread here, because it definitely relates to some things that I'm going through personally right now. So, but in the past, when I have planned things out and went for things I want to say almost immediately, but not too long into after I had put what I wanted to do out there into the universe was like, okay, and sent me people that were helpful, sent me to, led me rather to jobs to apply to that I wanted to get. I got those jobs, and so on and so forth. So, all it is, to trust, which is the next card on the bottom, on the bottom row of the Oracle cards, which is trust, and is the carnation. And it says, you can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. And it's funny that I mentioned Virgo earlier, which is an earth sign. So maybe the person that ends up helping you could be an earth sign. I don't know. So check to see and let me know down in the comments if this is resonating with you, and a person has come into your life that has been helpful to you, and what sign they are, or however it works out for you. And you could also, maybe some earth signs are drawn to this reading because they have air placements in their chart, and vice versa. So I don't know. Take it as it resonates. So yeah, moving right along. So patience, and it's the begonia, and it says your prayers have been heard and they are being answered. And again, I just mentioned that when the universe hears what it is you're trying to do, they will conspire to give it to you. So yeah, your prayer, if you haven't already, go ahead and pray, if that's what you believe in, or do whatever it is you call it or refer to it as, when you're trying to manifest something. Be, what's the word? Be assured. Yeah, be assured that it was heard and that your prayers are on the way. Okay. So then we have laughter, and that is the wattle flower. And it says, uplift yourself and those around you through loving laughter. So yeah, this could be that many air signs maybe need to not be so serious, because I really do think air signs can be sort of serious about certain things, very like in our heads, very literal and logical, and there can also be some cynicism in there as well, where but there's a need to sort of laugh, to take the edge off, or you could be called to help support others, and try to make them laugh, help them have a good time, that type of thing. Okay. So that's all I have for you all, air signs. Hopefully this reading resonated, and again, if you think someone might benefit from this reading, or would like to see it, share it with them, like the video, leave comments down in this comment section. Let me know how this resonated for you, if you feel comfortable doing that. Yeah, and look forward to new videos coming soon, new pick-up pals, collective messages. Also, I am working on a Patreon, so that if you you can get like exclusive type readings, and also I will figure out a way to sort of do like ask the audience what they might like, as I get subscribers and that type of thing. All right, so again, that's all. Air signs, I hope you have a wonderful June and have a good day. Bye.